What's up, you guys? So, yesterday I spoke with you all about the tea that's being spilled online that the executives, the Hollywood executives behind The Color Purple, had an emergency conference call with Oprah and blamed Oprah and Taraji for The Color Purple flopping. The Color Purple has essentially gone straight to DVD because it's gone straight to streaming. You can now stream The Color Purple while it's in theaters. And the reason for that is because the Hollywood executives are trying to recoup their money. In that conversation, it was allegedly said that Taraji Henson would be blackballed. They say she would be blackballed for derailing the promotion of The Color Purple, which cost them millions of dollars. And so now Taraji Henson is speaking out. She's speaking out, she's backtracking, and she's saying that it's not fair. So we're going to get into that in this video. First of all, I got to give a shout out to y'all who are enjoying my housewife era. Your girl, this is black girl luxury for me. I'm taking a break from editing. Editing one video normally takes me several hours, like 2 to 3 hours. And so I am reclaiming my time. I am taking a break from editing and I'm just coming on camera, housewife mode, okay? So, Taraji P Henson said in multiple interviews that she almost walked away from her role as Shook Avery in The Color Purple because she felt she was being lowballed as far as her pay. And she said the issue was corrected. But the thing about it is, when actors or actresses accept low pay, a lot of times it's because they feel like the role itself is going to be award winning. Like it's going to be critically acclaimed and they're going to get award nominations for the role. Like if you think about Monique and Precious, Monique revealed that she only got paid $50,000 for the role of the mother in Precious. But then she got critical acclaim. She was nominated for a Golden Globe, I believe a SAG award, and she won. She actually won her categories. But with Taraji, she was not nominated for a Golden Globe. And the Hollywood executives behind The Color Purple feel like the reason that Taraji has been so vocal about not being paid her worth and the pay disparity in Hollywood is because she wasn't nominated for a Golden Globe. Now, mind you, Fantasia was nominated for a Golden Globe for her role as Celie, and Danielle Brooks was nominated for a Golden Globe for her role as Sophia. But Taraji, who played Shook Avery, was not nominated. Of those three women, she was the only one that was not nominated. So the executives allegedly feel like she has a valid issue, but she's bringing up this valid issue when she's supposed to be promoting The Color Purple because she's unhappy that she wasn't nominated for a Golden Globe. And so now that there are rumors that Taraji is being blackballed, she's speaking out in a new interview with the Today Show, today.com. She said, quote, "I hope they can focus back onto this film because right now, to me, it feels like what I said is now becoming louder than this beautiful film." And she went on to say, "And that's not fair to me or anybody in the film." So she's saying that it's not fair to her that the media is focused on her comments about pay disparity in Hollywood and not focused on the movie. Now, that's why I say she's backtracking because she's making these statements after she's done 3 interviews where she talked about the pay disparity in Hollywood. The first one, which went viral, was her interview with Gayle King on Sirius XM, and that's the one where she broke down crying. But she also had an interview with SAG-AFTRA, and she did an interview with the New York Times. She had a huge spread in the New York Times, and she also talked about pay disparity in that interview. So there were 3 separate occasions where she talked about pay disparity, but it seems at this point, now that there are whispers of her being blackballed, she's backtracking her statements and she's blaming the media for focusing on her statements instead of focusing on The Color Purple. Now, if you missed my video yesterday, I'll put a link in the top right-hand corner, but I talked about how an inside source alleged that Oprah Winfrey had a deal on the table for Harpo Films, not Harpo Studios, but Harpo Films, and it was contingent on the success of The Color Purple, and so that's why she was promoting The Color Purple so hard. And I shared that the executives felt that Oprah should have had a conversation with Taraji. They felt that she should have got Taraji in line so that the promotion of the film would not be so heavy. They wanted it to be like a joyful noise. That's the theme they allegedly wanted it to be. They wanted it to be a celebration of the remake of a classic movie, but instead the promotion was very heavy. And Oprah did not have that conversation with Taraji, according to the inside source. And allegedly, Oprah told them she can't control anybody. But what she did do is address the online chatter about her and Taraji because people felt that since Oprah was behind the film, she was the one lowballing Taraji and she was the one responsible for the production and the accommodations for the actors and actresses. So, in the interview that Taraji did with Today.com, she actually addressed the comments that Oprah made. And she said, I see what's going on, but there's nothing to spin there. You saw the woman doing the electric slide in the dust with us. She was right there in the field doing the electric slide. Why do I hate that term, in the field? Why do I hate that? But in any case, she went on to say she held our hands the entire production. She showed up, she was there. There are producers that don't show up on set. And what you're not going to do is pit two Black women together, not on my watch. So I agree with her, and I do hate that Oprah and Taraji were being pitted against each other. And I don't think it's fair. If Taraji gets blackballed in the industry, I don't think that's fair because I do agree with her that her concerns are valid. Even if it wasn't the right time to share them, I do think her concerns were valid. So it would be terrible if she does end up blackballed, but we will see. It looks like she's trying to defend herself. She's blaming the media, which is definitely a strategy. You know, blaming the media, saying the media is spinning stuff, the media is more focused on me rather than the movie. Blaming the media is a strategy. And I actually, even though I consider myself part of the media, I hope that strategy works for her because I would hate to see her blackballed when she was bringing up valid issues. But leave a comment and let me know what you think. Do you believe that Taraji could have been disappointed that she wasn't nominated for a Golden Globe, and that's why her own focus changed when she was supposed to be promoting The Color Purple? And what do you think about Taraji possibly being blackballed for speaking out? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. In this interview that Taraji did, she was actually promoting a product because she is an influencer. Taraji is also a content creator. So if you've ever even considered becoming a content creator, if the thought has crossed your mind, make sure you click the link in the description box and I'll also put it in the comment section. It's called Dirty 30. It's a workbook where I came up with 30 ideas for content creators over the age of 30. So if you've ever considered being a content creator, make sure you get that free workbook. And as always, thanks for watching.